folks, it's Nessa here on Infinitely Zero's channel. I wanted to do a quick thank you video because I had a few prizes over the last few months and I decided, I've been needing to do this video, but I decided to kind of accumulate a good amount of them and just show everything together. So, anyways, and you wonder why I'm holding Irina's cake, huh? Okay. So thank you and welcome to all my new and returning watchers and subscribers. Thanks so much for watching. If you like the content on my channel, please click like and subscribe. You can also click that join button if you would like to join and become a member. Thank you so much for all my members for your continued support. And now on to show you all the goodies. I'm also going to show some purchases that I did as well mixed into this video. Anyways. So thank you so much. This is Michi, right, Michaela? Please check out her channel if you don't already see it, which is Michi's Crochet Nook. And I had won this on the members live. I think it was a wheel prize that she was doing for the wheels, and this was the April 30th prize that I won. And the package decided to kind of take its own vacation for a little while there, so it took a while. Not her fault. It was totally the post office. But anyways, yeah, funny story with that one. So, yes, this is a very beautiful cake. I think you could see it fine like that inside the package. And this is, and if you haven't already done so, please check out Rena's Threads and Crafts. She has beautiful cakes that she makes. I'll put the link to you know, everybody that I mentioned below. How about that? And this is the Aurora Opal Remix Cake. It's an 8-ply cotton. It's classified as a fingering weight yarn, which is a size 1, and it's approximately 1,400 yards. And the care instructions are hand wash, lay flat to dry. Her website is www.rtcyarn.com. I think it works up more closer kind of like to a 2-weight. And the cake comes with this cute little card where you could put your project details, your pattern that you're working on, the link, the hook size you used, the date you started, and the care instructions if you decide to use that tag when you, if you decide to gift away the gift. This is so far how far I've gotten. This is the road trip crochet along blanket that I'm doing, that I joined. Digress there. So that's how far I've gotten. And if you would like to see the video where I talk more about that, it's here in the corner. I'll put it there. Anyways, so as part of when Michi sent me this cake, we bartered with a Hirschner's Millens. We had gotten some cotton acrylic ones. She wasn't too thrilled with the colors she got, and I had gotten some in light pink as well. So we switched. I sent her the 2 packs of the light pink ones, and she sent me a pack of the red and the black. It looks like the ones she was sent were thinner. The yarn was a little thinner than mine. Mine was closer to a DK3 weight. And then this black one is even thinner than that. So, I mean, I'll show you one, but it's pretty self-explanatory. They're no longer selling these specific ones on Hirschner's site, but they have other millends, and that varies with what they have in stock. So this is, well, that one was weird. This is kind of what they look like. These tags are, I decided to weigh all of them and calculate the yardage. So, so I know how much, approximately how many yards each one has, and they're nice and soft. They said it's a nice cotton acrylic blend. So like, for example, this one cake weighed 106 grams. So I calculated that it's approximately around 464 yards in that one little cake. So I'll show you what I mean, how I calculate that. Because I guess not everyone knows how to do that. Anyways, so with this packet, that's the description. Oh, that's my total of, after weighing everything and doing all the math, that this packet has 1,775 yards total. They classified it as a sport weight cotton, the cake millends, and I would say yes, this is definitely the two that she got. This one was definitely a sport weight, number 2. Almost close to like a fingering number 1 weight. You see what I mean? It's like really thin. And the black one would be, I think, a fingering weight, like a 1 weight. Anyways, so yeah, it's 55% cotton, 45% acrylic. They say it's approximately 90 grams per cake, which is then a 360 gram total for all 4 cakes. And that's approximately 394 yards per cake. That's the first number. And or 360 meters per cake. Machine wash, dry, flat. And then they give you a gauge here. Crochet 20 single crochets in 26 rows equals 4 inches. They recommend a size G6 hook, 4 millimeter, or size US 4 needles. And that's what I read to you guys. So what you would do to I mean, you could weigh the whole package as well and do the math that way. I decided to do each single cake so that I know how much is in each cake if I'm going to do a project. So here, with what they have on the label, you can calculate how much yardage is in 1 gram. So what you do is you can do this with the meters as well. You would just use a different number. So I grabbed the 394 yards. I divided it by the 90 grams per cake, and I grabbed that number. And that number is what you use to multiply the grams of the individual cake that you got. So yeah. And this is the black one. Same thing, just, you know, black. And this one was like around 1,728 yards total, so it was a little less. Oh, sorry. One of the cakes in here I think was like 88 grams. So that's the thing with mill-ends. Usually mill-ends are that it was at the end when they're spinning the yarn at the factory, and it has some sort of variation that makes it not good enough to sell typical retail. Either like the color might be off, the weight might be off, like it might be too much or it might be too little. Usually it tends to be a bit much, so then it's kind of like a reject pile. So yeah, so that's what the mill ends are, and it varies by the company if they have it and what they have. You can't pick the colors, it's whatever they send you. So bartering is a good way if you get one that you don't like and somebody has something else that you like for the yarn. So again, we swapped these. I swapped 2 that I had and she got the other. So this one I won for a members live, a wheel prize for July 30th, also on Michi's channel. Just really pretty. Really pretty yarn cake. It comes with this cute little charm of a crab. And this is the company's Pick the Yarn Gradient Yard Cakes. It's made by Anna Sakowski. It's from Germany, I think. And it's 100% Baumwolle, which is cotton. And it's 100 meters, 1,100 meters or 1,195 yards. Yeah, and classified as a 3-ply. It's a little thinner than the typical Rena's cake. And that's the site. So that's everything I read to you guys. Picktheyarn.com. Oh yeah, and I guess I recommend a 2 to 4.5 millimeter knitting needles. Yeah, so that's that. Very pretty. Thank you so much, Michi. Next, I had won a prize in the crochet club that I'm a part of, in Tiffany's Crochet Club. It was for the summer top that I had shown, the really pretty brown one. Everybody voted for, and I won for that. So I won this yarn, this I Love This Chunky from Hobby Lobby. This is the colorway. What's the colorway? I don't know. I never read these. You know, Sunburst Harvest. This is a... Anyways, I don't know. I don't see the weight on here. I would think it's a number 5 maybe, because it says chunky super saver. It's made in Turkey. 3.5 ounces, 100 grams. Yeah, 5 bulky. Okay, that was pretty hidden in there. 109 yards or 100 meters. You recommended 6mm knitting needles or 6.5mm crochet hook, which is a K10. Wash in 30 degrees Celsius or colder. Or something, yeah. That's what I read to you guys. So yeah, and it's pretty. And I also won, what else did I win in here? It's been a while. Oh yeah, I won a cool candle. A nice summer peach candle. That was really nice. It smells great. Darcy and David. And I got this beautiful, well, she sent me a pretty card too. So did Michi. I got a card. And that's really sweet. Thank you, Tiffany. Yeah, so it was the most summer themed from the crochet contest. So, keeping what it says to myself. And this is the, sorry for the crinkles, the beautiful yarn bowl. So isn't that's so pretty. Have everything here piled next to me, so it's like, oh boy. Nice packaging job. Okay. Next on the list, these are some of the things that I got when I went to the Two Dachshunds farm tour. I'll put the link to that video here that I did of the tour, showing of it's animal fiber and, it's a fiber farm and lavender farm. And they have alpacas, so it's not just an alpaca farm. They have alpacas and sheep and Angora goats. I saw some bunnies there. They have 2 horses, and I think 2 donkeys or 1 donkey. I think it was 2 donkeys. Can't remember. And so my friend owns that shop. I met her at the Fiber Fest in March when we took a class together, a weaving class, and we met in the class. So that was very cool. She had this shawl there for sale. This was actually, she mentioned, from a yarn shop that was closing. So she had that was the first yarns that she had in her store that she set up. And this was a make that they were selling from that shop. So I bought it. I thought it was very pretty. That the colors went well with me. So much. I had gotten some lavender, some fresh lavender from her shop, which smells great. I had it with the yarn, and it made everything smell really good. So I ended up getting, so these I actually, oh, now I forgot. Maybe I wrote it down, the name. Because I actually met the animals that I bought it from. No, I didn't write it down. One was Billy, and I forgot who the other name was. Oh, and Oliver. So I think this was Billy. So this was Billy. Billy's a goat, and he has really long horns, like when you watch the video. He's in the first few pictures. So this was 200 yards of the mohair. Ooh, and it has stellina in it. Nice. I didn't even notice that when I bought it. And I would say, it's maybe like a DK weight yarn. So yeah, so I grabbed a few of those. Just very pretty. That's Billy's natural color. And this was probably most likely processed by the mill that I showed for the tour, which is the Especially For You, spelled as EWE. And then I got some hanks of this. This was Oliver. He's an alpaca. He's still alive. This was his fur. This is fiber made from him. He's a Surrey alpaca. This was 200 yards, 4.1 ounces. And again, I think, yeah, this is pretty close to like spun as a DK weight yarn. It's very pretty. Again, also natural colors, not dyed. So yeah. And then at the fiber mill that we went, which I showed in that video, I decided to get some fiber, and this was to do felting with. You buy it by the weight, by the ounces, the price by the ounce. You can, I think you can also order from both of these online if you need to. And then I got where it's a little llama cookie cutter and a sheep cookie cutter, and she uses those, and you put the wool in there and then you felt it, which is like poking it a bunch of times with this special needles to make the little animal on both sides. And because those are dyed, then they'll be like blue or teal ones. So yeah, so I haven't worked on that, but I decided to get those. That's a bunch of fun. And then I got, this is the first time seeing this, and I decided that I want to try to make a rug out of this. And this is actually cotton core spun fiber. Shepherd's K Artisan Fiber Mill is her the fiber mill name, and this is actually from alpaca. They sell it by the weight, so there's a cotton core in there. There's a specialized process they do to make this. I'm going to try to weave this on a peg loom if I get a peg loom. I was told one might be gifted to me. And this is 2 pounds or 6 ounces, which is a total of 100 yards. So hopefully that should make a decent size rug, and I'll have to figure out what I use for the warp. Maybe some cotton yarn. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. It's nice and soft. It doesn't smell, it smells good. It's been washed plenty of times. I was kind of worried about that because I didn't want the dog messing with the rug when I made the rug. Okay, so those are that. I know the video's running a little long. Next, I wanted to show, I had bought some yarn from Dee's Creative Hands. Also, her channel's in the link below. This was back in June, so yes, I've mentioned many times, I'm showing you guys that it looks like I bought a lot of stuff, but I haven't. It's just been, I'm just behind from almost like last year of making films. So I've just been spacing out the films so that I don't get too tired and they're not too long to watch. Alrighty then. So these are from, I believe, back in June or May, maybe May that I ordered it, and then I had gone to the crochet retreat, so I had asked her to ship them a little later for me. So I think they came out to me by June, and I was sick for most of June. So anyways, now it's July, it's August, right? So I'd gotten some hanks of these, which are her rainbow color, which is the Kindness. This is the DK weight yarn, very pretty. And it's 280 yards per hank. Superwash merino wool, 19.5 micron. Yeah. So that's that. I got some of those. This was left over, I think, from one of her dib sales, and I had gotten it, and it's all going to pot. And this one's a fingering weight yarn. It's 437 yards. It's 75% superwash extra fine merino wool, 20% nylon, and 5% lurex. And I believe this is that's the lurex. I believe that's the stellina in there. If you see it, it's beautiful shade, different shades of greens. And it's Dee and Mark who dye it. And then the next that I got was this beautiful one. It was just, yeah, it's all tied together, so it's just easier to show all of it. And it's beautiful, like blue greens in there. And this is a DK weight yarn. The colorway is called Ocean. It's 75% superwash merino wool, 15% nylon, 10% silver stellina. This is a DK weight yarn, so each hank is 246 yards. And you can see the glitter kind of, the sparkle in there a little bit. Yeah. Yes, and with those came these really cute stitch markers that she makes, that she included. Oh, I didn't show this is the, my friend's info for the farm. So it's Rodney and Ann. Yeah. Okay, back to the stitch markers. So they're in these cute, adorable little bags. She sent me, ooh, this one, which is like a little, whoops, sorry. Little cattle skeleton with flowers. Ooh, this one's a cute little doggy. Looks like a little schnauzer. Next one. Is a cute little kitty cat with the beads. And this one's a cute little dragon. Cute little butterfly. Wasn't sure if it was a butterfly or a dragon. Then this one is a cute little mushroom. They're all so pretty. And this one's a beautiful little leaf with the green beads. Ooh, there's more. Another little cute mushroom. Yeah, it's still moving. And this one's a pretty little moon. Thinking if there was anything else I had to show in this video. Oh, I also did the Mosaic Crochet Summit, and I was very lucky, and I won part of their crochet bingo for one of the days. So I was gifted 5 free patterns from, the prize was 5 free patterns from Moogly.com, so that was very cool. This one's very pretty. Oh, those are, looks like little rocks with butterfly, with the blue butterfly. And this one's with a really pretty yellow butterfly. In a little yellow baggie. I'm thinking if there was some other prize that I needed to mention that I won recently. I think there was another prize where I was gifted and I won a pattern, a free pattern, but I can't remember right now. This is a cute little turtle. It might have been with Antoinette's channel, Hookin' and Stitchin' Style, and the beautiful little butterfly. But I can't remember if I already mentioned that on this channel or not. I'm like thinking, is there any other prizes? I think that's everything. I think I have, yeah, I recently had won 2 others, so I think they're still coming in the mail. Yeah. And that, I believe, is everything that I had for this video. So, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks so much. Bye. Take care.